problem, the earlier you can start treating it.
Okay. And they're done so we can prevent you getting cancer.
Okay.
And if
Wet wipes, dry wipes, and leave that one there if you want for if you bleed a little bit. Okay.
Oh, am I gonna bleed?
You might.
Hi guys, you remember in one of my videos I made where I talked about cervical screening, and it's done for women just to check if there is anything wrong with your cervix or you have cervical cancer, stuff like that. So I told you I've gone for the first time and I've gone for the second one, and it was positive, and I was asked to come to see some specialists so they are aware that it's no cervical cancer. So I'm on my way for my screening. It's called Colposcopy screening to check if there's anything cancerous on my cervix. Since the 2 times I've done it, it's showing positive. It's just to rule out the fact that there's no cancer, because normally your body would just flush it out, or there's a way they call it. If you're positive for the first time, between 1 year, it's supposed to have cleared up. I'm in the office right now, so I'm going from the office and I'll be coming back after the test is done. But sometimes it could stay for a very long time and could remain dormant. But since it was always coming back positive, then they had to do this colposcopy just to make sure that there's no changes to my cell, and I'm not at a risk of having cervical cancer. So like I said, if you went for a colposcopy and then a biopsies were taken, it doesn't really necessarily mean that you must have cervical cancer. It might just be little issue. Well, the test will say what the problem is, but not all the time that it's always bad news. So it's good to have it done. So the earlier you know the problem, the earlier you can start treating it. So I just got to post. Hi, morning. My name is Georgina.
And what's your surname, Georgina?
Adedeji. I'm here for a colposcopy test.
Right, okay. 1 second. Can I just check your date of birth, please?
Yeah, the 20th of February.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you still at Cypress Point?
Yes, please.
And I've got a mobile ending in 871. And are you still at the...
Thank you.
So you're in the shaving ring today, so you need to turn right around the corner. Halfway down there's a green spot on the floor. Turn right again. Go ahead, there's another green spot and it's left. So that corner there.
Yeah.
Right.
Straight down, right, left.
Right, left.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, left. Right. So I'm going to look for the right left. Hey, bless I don't love you. Yeah? Oh, thank you. Hiya.
Hiya. What are you looking for?
Colposcopy test.
Oh, just in here. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I'll just get your details in there.
Thank you.
What's your name, please?
Georgina.
So my name's Anne-Marie and the nurse is trained to do colposcopy.
Oh, okay.
So just tell me. And your date of birth.
20th February.
No, so you've had 3 of these tests. So they're saying there's no cell changes, but you've got HPV.
Yeah, so
HPV is a naturally occurring virus,
Yeah.
and nothing to worry about. And you don't have to do anything different with the HPV virus. We want your body to clear it, and your own immunity will do that.
okay, so but this test is to check if I have anything.
Yeah, so with the HPV, that's fine.
Okay.
And we would just say if that's all we find today, then your next smear is 3 years.
This is a colposcopy test, right?
Yes.
So the colposcopy test is done if you've done the HPV 3 times and it's positive, right?
Yeah.
So the test is to check if there
There's
is
some cell changes.
Okay.
So you can get some abnormal cell changes called CIN.
Okay.
And we grade them 1 to 3.
Okay.
So your smear is saying no, not, but smear's not 100%. So after 3, you come to see us just to double check everything.
Okay.
Now the cell changes, if we find any minor cell changes, we just keep an eye on you and you just carry on having smears. But if we found any high grade cell changes, then we could get rid of them with a small treatment called a LETS. Not today. That's excluding any cancer.
Okay.
And they're done so we can prevent you getting cancer.
Okay.
And if you'd have had one of those that had been abnormal, then you'd come to see me to assess if we need to do anything.
Okay.
But with those 3 negative, it's a relatively new thing that we look for HPV. It's only been happening since 2020.
Oh, that's
So-
like
Yeah,
less than 5 years ago.
but since we've been doing that, it seems like the whole population have HPV. It's natural. But hopefully
Okay.
all colposcopy means is I'll put a speculum in, I'll put a dye on the cervix, and that will highlight any changes.
So would I get the results immediately?
Well, I'll tell you what I think, and obviously if I'm confident that it's HPV or normal, then I'll just discharge you. But now and again I'll take some biopsies. And if we take biopsies, it's me nipping the cervix so you get a bit of crampiness, and they take about 6 weeks to come back. And if I do take a biopsy, we'll come back here and talk about the aftercare.
Okay.
Is that okay? Brilliant. So I'll just... Oh, come through. Where do you work?
NHS.
You don't work at Bradford, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Where do you work at then? Whereabouts? Hours, but no.
You could think of doing annual leave, 2 hours annual leave, doing something better, couldn't you? Then coming
Arthur
here.
made you take it as annual leave.
Annual leave, is it? You managed.
Oh, they just give you time.
Do a hand. Go on. Nice deep breathing. Nice deep breathing. Nice deep breathing.
Yeah.
Your video on for proof. Like your video on for proof.
Yeah.
That's your bean.
That's fine. There's just minimal HPV there. There's definitely no cell changes.
Did you take any biopsies?
No, I didn't need to. No, I'm quite happy for you to have a smear in 3 years.
Oh, okay.
There's literally not a lot going on in that cervix, so that is fine.
So why is it always positive for the 3
It's
times
just the
I've done it?
HPV. We can all have HPV.
So my system is not clearing it off?
Yeah, but that's fine. As long as we know that there's no cell changes there, we know that you're at no risk to leave you 3 years.
All right, thank you very much.
So I'll write to your doctor, and your next one is 2028.
Oh. Thank you.
It sounds better, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
sounds like. I'll show you where to go. Okay, just pop that round again. So just if you want for if you bleed a little bit. Okay.
Oh, am I gonna bleed?
You might just spot because where she's just been touched. You might just spot him more than so you can have a pad if you like.
Thank you.
This just goes in there. There's a bin over there, and if you.
So guys, I'm just finished with the colposcopy. Yeah, and before coming I was so scared. I was really so scared because you know when I've been positive for 3 times for HPV, it could be anything. It could be changes to the cell, changes to your cervix, or you having a cervical cancer. But thank you. But I've just done the procedure now, and no biopsies were taken, no changes to my cells, and I'm clear. So I'm just going to go back for another 3 years to do the screening. So normally my immune system is supposed to wash it out, like just flush it out, because almost everybody has HPV, like I said in my previous video. Everybody has HPV, and after a year your body is supposed to like dissolve it or flush it out, and if it doesn't, you go back for your second screening, and if it's still positive, you go for the 3rd one, and if it remains positive, then they will ask you to come do this colposcopy. Just add details that you don't have any changes to your cell and your cervix is not at a risk of having cancer. So I'm very thankful I've done it, and nothing has changed. My cervix is fine. It's just normal HPV, and it's going to what's English to use? It's just going to, my system is just going to get rid of it with time. So I'm going to go back for another appointment in 2028 just like an update, just to do a follow-up. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you